Opa, agora sim acertou aí. Caiu direto no menu, nem precisei, eu esqueci de botar um menu aqui. Meu Deus do céu, mano, que situação, mano. Mas Tec, esse negócio aí é... Como é que isso rolou, mano? Enfim, não vamos perder muito tempo, não. Vamos pra Omega aqui. Que a gente já fez umas questzinhas. Agora é só ir pra Omega. Nossa, o combustível já tá comendo, essa nave tá comendo combustível numa velocidade, vai tá parecendo um Opala, mano. Depois eu abasteço quando eu tiver de saída. Porra, você recrutou bastante gente aí então. Putz, mano. Que situação, mano. Desejo melhoras pra tu aí, mano. Mas vamos matar Collector então, mano. Quer dizer, ainda não, né? Ainda não, que a gente precisa chamar a galera pra matar eles, né? Deixa eu ver, tem 3 pontinhos. O que eu preciso pra liberar isso aqui? Ah, é. Essas paradas dele aqui é só quando eu... É só quando eu tiver... com eles leais. O que não é o caso ainda. Estamos com 0 aqui, mas de boa. Nada pra escolher aqui, beleza. Pô, nióbio a gente já minerou no vídeo, na live passada.
Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Aria for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
Tá certo, então. O que apareceu aqui pra nós agora? Isso daqui a gente mexe depois. Zaeed tá aqui logo na nossa frente. Provarei a batendo num batalha, né?
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaeed Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. I hear we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. You should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaeed. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Meu irmão, só um tirinho na pena. Nossa, o dublador do Zaeed morreu, mano. Caralho, mano. Pera aí. A gente vai atrás do Garrus primeiro. Esses daqui são os melhores pra gente poder mexer com isso aqui. Pra gente poder mexer com ele. Deixa o Kanye West na nave, mano. Nossa senhora, quanta coisa. Aqui a gente acha que a gente fala com a área primeiro. Vou pegar o Zaeed aqui e já botar bastante, alguns pontinhos nas paradas dele aqui. Bastante coisa de soldado. O kit dele não é muito grande não, em comparação com o nosso. Tá, isso aqui a gente faz depois. De resto, agora a gente vai falar com a área e depois a gente sai em busca do Garrus aqui. Eu também achei, Pedro. Acho que foi a falta de barba, hein, mano. Peraí. Tem como falar com ele? Não, tem como falar com ninguém, não. Só deixa lá o Volos monotônico. O Volos não, o Elcor monotônico lá segurando as pessoas, né?
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You seem like kind. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Ok. Shepard como sempre, né, mano? Arrumando confusão logo no início. Logo assim que entra nos lugares. Esse lugar aqui ficou meio mais bonito, mano. Ah, tem um Afterlife no Cyberpunk também.
I knew a bar out on the front, a lot like this. Me and some friends got stupid one night. Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses, dressed as nightclubs. I shit you not.
Tá bom então, Zaeed. Não, isso aqui é pra sair, mano. Cadê a escadinha que leva pro sofazão da área, mano? Pera aí. Será que é aqui? Não, né, não. Ah, ela aqui.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Tá bom então.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've
Mas
started
engraçado é o
hiring
que
anybody
é só o
with a
Shepard
talent.
grita na hora de
That could be
falar.
our way
Mano.
in. They're using a private room for recruiting.
Parece que ele é o único que tá escutando a música.
I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack.
Só todo
They're
mundo.
Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Ah, pode deixar. Ela tem seu próprio charme, né, Tê? Não, isso aí que a gente faz depois. Se não me engano, depois de uma dessas a gente cai duro no chão.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing, operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's where we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Ele é meio gordinho mesmo. Talvez esteja fora de forma só.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
Yeah, you know enough to get yourself killed.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
É, fim, não vai ser hoje não. Pera aí, pra onde a gente tem que ir? Transporte Hub. Será que é isso aqui? É isso aí mesmo, Tech. Se a gente tivesse levado, se a gente tivesse deixado esse garoto aí, provavelmente você só ia levar um tiro na fuça do Garrus aí, mano. Pera aí, é pra cá? Não, mas aqui tem uma parada maneira. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo... Se eu consigo achar logo de cara. Que é isso? Ah, não é nada. Ah, ela aqui, ó. Com certeza. Isso aqui eu acho que é pra quest. Olha só ela aqui, meu irmão. Melhora minha velocidade em 10%. Upgrade de sniper. Ah, na dúvida, compra tudo. Tem dinheiro mesmo? Acabou.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
Nossa, ele tinha um desconto, mano. Eu não consegui eu não peguei. Mas que merda, mano.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Que merda, acho que tem mais item aqui. Ah, não. Foi só o descontinho. Ah. Não, não, faltou o jeitinho brasileiro aqui mesmo. Ah. Mas tem mais mercado aqui, mano. Deixa eu ver.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
Não, isso aqui é a zona de quarentena. Isso aqui a gente vai vir depois do Garrus. É, acho que tem mais.
Human, tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavel. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Essa foi a conversa mais estranha e sem sentido que eu achei aqui, mano. Ah, esse carinha aqui.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harry.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Vamos aproveitar que a gente tá cheio de grana mesmo. Não quero ficar atrasando com quest, não.
I still need 1,000 credits
Ah,
to pay my
pouquinho.
way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Prontinho. Ainda tem mais coisa pra mexer aqui. Eu acho que isso aqui... É, isso aqui é o... Isso aqui é o que a Gabe e o Danny... Não. Aqueles dois engenheiros lá pediram, né? Eu sempre esqueço os nomes deles. Pô, tem bastante arma aqui, hein? Pô, vou fazer o seguinte, vou fazer uma missão, depois eu volto aqui e comprar mais, né? Aqui leva pra algum lugar? Ah, aqui sai da...
The colony of Mindoir has won the right to use Commander Shepard's likeness on its colonial seal. The commander's family was killed in a slaver attack, but Shepard has maintained ties to the colony.
Olha só, tem alguma coisa, tinha uma parada falando aí da colônia que o Shepard nasceu. É pra cá que a gente tem que ir. Putz, mano, eu não ando acompanhando muita live, não. Aí eu acabei nem assistindo. Ando bastante ocupado com faculdade e tendo que adiantar as coisas do canal aí. Como é que foi?
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Ó, você já pode trocar, você pode trocar de parceiro até antes de ir na missão. Tá, ainda não tem mais nada aqui. Show.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the 3rd barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
Kafka, o cara tem nome de comida, mano. Ah, foi só uma live normal, então. Só foi a primeira dele na Twitch depois de muito tempo.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout.
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I should go.
I better go find Sergeant Katka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Nada, ele é de boa. É de boa, vocês vão ver.
Out's gonna be a bitch.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Deixa eu ver pra onde a gente vai aqui agora. Vai pra lá. Não tem mais nada aqui não.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Ah, ele lá em cima. Pô, meu problema com o visor é o lance das cutscenes com capacete, mano. Vai ficar meio paia. Mas é... O jogo tá no normal ainda. Então é capaz da gente não ter tanto problema assim nessa missão, não.
Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself. I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
Ok.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Ok, tem din-din aqui pra mim? Não, não tem. Mano, o Garrus aí tá comendo o rabo de todo mundo, mano. Pera aí. É pra cá, né? Então... Vamos lá, vamos hackear esse bagulho aqui. Como é que faz mesmo? Ah, é shift, mano. Eu tava apertando enter nesse negócio aqui, mas não é shift. Tá, cadê o negócio que eu tô precisando? É ele aqui. Pronto. Aí, já recuperei meu dinheiro lá do Corey. Mais elemento 0. Mais joguinho da memória aqui pra nós.
That should slow him down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Menos um problema pra gente aí. Aí, Blood Pack. Bom, vamos ver se a munição não acaba tanto assim no normal, né?
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the blood pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
When did the blood pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the blood pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The blood pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life, but I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him, but the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Ah, mais nada por aqui. Ah, é, não tem como subir aqui. Pra cá foi da onde eu vim, né? Sim, foi da onde eu vim. É pra cá que eu tenho que ir, então. Eita! Pera aí, deixa eu dar uma olhadinha no chat. Putz, mano, você não conseguiu nem dar uma lixadinha aí, mano. Pra diminuir o tamanho dessa... Pera aí, tem que hackear esse dinheiro aqui. $6.000 créditos, ok. Tá matando todo mundo. Deixa eu ver, tem esse maluco aqui, ó. Antes da gente ir lá falar com o brother. Aquele aqui.
What do you want, freelancer?
Média gel, ganhamos 100 créditos, porque não tinha. Porque a gente tá com tudo cheio já.
Excuses? Tell Kafka to get that gunship working. Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about the operation.
Genta, get this scum out of my face.
Tarek, what's eating your ass?
Zaeed,
I take it you two are acquainted?
we've crossed paths a few times. Since when do you work for so little?
Since when are you a goddamn madman?
It's Archangel. This guy's gonna kill me. Almost did already.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, Zaeed, I gotta deal with this shit. Genta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows, maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Anything's possible.
Good thing you know him. Tarek hates having to hire freelancers. He doesn't trust anyone outside the Blue Suns.
You don't say.
What can I do for you?
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you Sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek, at his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Ah, deixa eu ver se tem mais alguma coisa que a gente pode sabotar aqui. Se pá, não. Ok, mais nada por aqui. Vou usar a interação de renegado nessa parte? Talvez.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Sabe uma coisa engraçada? Ele tá com esse capacete aí, mano. Que é igualzinho o capacete de humano. Mas vocês perceberam que os olhos dele de cima não enxergam nada com esse capacete?
Salky.
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Depois falam que 4 olhos é a evolução de tudo, né?
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Não, acho que eles enxergam realmente, normalmente, com os quatro olhos mesmo. Acho que os olhos de cima não são auxiliares, não.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got 2 options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
Você precisa relaxar um pouquinho, enfim. Calma lá.
You're working too hard.
Archangel doesn't have much time left.
What the hell are we waiting for?
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Here they come.
Não, deixa ele de boa. Jesus, vocês quebraram meu escudo tudinho. Pera aí. Ah, já. Garrus já acabou com todo mundo aí. Deixa eu ver se tem mais gente aqui. Não. Tinha uns kits médicos aqui, mano. Ele aqui. Preciso coletar o máximo de dinheiro que eu posso aqui, porque senão eu fico pobre nessa estação. Né?
This looks interesting.
Ah, Pedro, é só dessa vez, hein? Opa. Morreu. Deixa eu ver, tem mais coisa aqui atrás. Tem, ó. Já ia perder 4.000 créditos. Olha ele aí.
Archangel?
Só levou uma na cara.
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
Tá bom então, Garrus. Garrus tá sempre de aimbot, mano. O sniper mais snipudo de Mass Effect, mano. Tem uma build que você faz nele em Mass Effect 3, mano, que ele literalmente transforma o Insanity em fácil, mano, de tão foda que ele fica com a build. É uma build de rifle de assalto, eu não tô ligado qual que é, mano. Só sei que ele dá muito dano, mano. Ele ficou bonito mesmo, mano, nessa nova remasterização. Olha a armadura dele como é que ficou.
It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard.
Just like old times.
Bastards everything I've got.
Peraí que eu já respondo.
Firing an impact shot. Well down. On it.
Pô, não.
Firing concussive shot.
Blowing tech overload.
I need support. Never saw me coming.
Ai!
That one hit.
Pera aí, eu tenho um... Se não me engano, eu tenho munição de foguinho aqui, mano. Não, é só quebra escudo mesmo. Eles estão acabando com a minha munição, né? Ah! Deixa eu ver se fica mais rápido matar eles desse jeito. Ah, sim. Ou não. Acabou? Ih, você tem escudo, hein? Munição aqui quebra escudo. Cadê? Faltando um. Ah. É, agora acabou. Eu esqueci, eu só posso usar uma habilidade por vez aqui. Nossa, eles estão acabando com... Eles estão acabando com as minhas munição tudo, mano. Pera aí. Ah, tem mais munição aqui. Acabou.
Want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go.
Ué, mas esse mech ele não era pra atacar os outros? Ah, ele aqui, ó. Só deixa eles fazendo a festa.
Now let's finish you off.
Não, não é esse não. Vou ter mirado no outro.
One less to worry about.
Heads up.
É, rapaz, acabou minha munição de novo aqui. Deixa eu ver se tem mais aqui. É, eu tenho pelo menos mais munição de sniper. Antes de ter que voltar. Que isso, Garrus, também sou sniper. Ui! Nossa, quanta munição lá embaixo. Vontade de pular aqui e pegar. Acabou? Acabou. Ah, tem mais munição aqui. Dá pra ter usado a arma pesada também. Ah não, já tô cheio já. Só pegar tudo que tem pra pegar aqui e a gente continua. E aí a gente continua. É, mano, esse recoil é bem ruimzinho mesmo. Mas é o que você tava falando antes, Tech. Eu tava falando uma build que tem de Mass Effect 3, mano, que deixa o Garrus com uma quantidade absurda de dano, mano. Ele explode qualquer inimigo no Mass Effect 3 em segundos, mano. Se eu não me engano, até aqueles Harvesters, que é aqueles... Não, aqueles Dragon's Teeth, eu acho que é o nome deles. Calma, Garrus, deixa eu terminar de explicar. Que é aqueles dragãozão gigante assim, mano. Uns 2 ou 3 tiros no Insanity, mano. O cara consegue matar esses bichos. Solo os bichos.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jared.
Eu vou pesquisar e depois aí no Mass Effect 3 eu faço.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Zaeed, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Roger that.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door is on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Agora que eu vi a mensagem do Han, mano. Então, esse jogo aí foi o The Walking Dead, mano. Foi no The Walking Dead que ele interpretou Jesus, mano. Ele dublou o Jesus, né? Tá, não é pra cá não. Tem que ir. O mapa não me deixou ver direito. Ah, não tá mostrando o objetivo, não. É pra cá que a gente tem que ir. Ah, tem como trocar. Bom, gostei desse rifle aqui não, cara. Se eu não me engano, tem como eu dar ele pro Zaeed. É... Deixei ele com o Zaeed. Primeira não tem nada, não.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
Ok, autorização Archangel. Eita. É. Mais pra cá agora. Aí é foda. Vai, Shepard, atira. Pera aí. Não. Eu não quero pegar a 12, eu quero pegar a sniper. Abrir o campo de visão aqui, que eles estão escondidos aqui. Morrer aqui. Morri. Pera aí, 4. Você tá... Já que você tá próximo, filho. Nossa senhora. É, não vai ser tão fácil assim. Shepard caiu igual um... Igual bosta no chão, escorregou, mano. É, não vai ser tão trivial assim, não. Quebrou meus escudos com uma facilidade. Sai da frente, Miranda! Olha os caras aqui do lado, mano. Vocês atirando lá na frente. Olha o Kruger chegando. Pera aí que aqui a gente já tem. A gente já tem o dele. Pera aí que eles estão acabando com o meu escudo. Kruger morto, pelo menos agora a gente consegue fazer alguma coisa. Agora tem que correr. Pelo menos acabou agora os Blood Pack. Pelo menos não tem mais Kruger, mano. O problema de tudo é o Kruger.
Taking some fire, Shepard. Time to get those damn shutters open.
Eu não consigo correr. Opa. Acabou? Ai! Calma lá que nós estamos chegando. Agora eu fiquei perdido. Vou pra cá. Shepard! Fica parado não, mano. Mano, toda vez que eu recarrego no meio do Adrenaline Burst, mano, eu não consigo voltar a mirar, mano. Não sei porquê. Agora ele fica agarrado numa parede invisível. Fechou. Ou não fechou, né? Mas deu certo de qualquer jeito.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
We're compromised.
Eita!
Enemy charging!
Não é que é pra pegar cover não, chefe. Pera aí. Olha só. Vira, Shepard. Espera a adrenalina acabar antes de você... Pra você mirar, mano. Cadê eles? Morreu. Acabou? Acabou. É, mano, foi um pouquinho tenso isso. É isso mesmo, mano. Pegou o cover no sofá.
Tough bastards, but I've seen worse. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head on.
Heads up.
Nossa, eu tô com... Essa missão muito tensa. Eu tava com a garrafa na mão, pera aí. Agora dá.
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
Cadê ela?
They fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that. Watch your back, Shepard.
Peraí, eu preciso ficar mais perto. Nossa, minha vida foi tudo embora. Boa, Zaeed. Tem mais alguma coisa aqui? Não, só munição. Não morre não, mano. Ah, se foi. Que grito foi esse, fim? Não precisa gritar assim não pra morrer. Ah não, mano. Infinity eu acho que ainda é muita coisa, mano. Acabou não? Deixa eu ver. Acho que tem que descer então. Deixa eu ver. Lutar contra os Blue Suns. Mas não tem mais ninguém? Acho que ela deve ser lá embaixo, não é possível. Opa. Escutei um gemido aí. Quem que atirou? Deve ter sido o Garrus.
Garrus.
Bom que só foi alvejado por uma nave, né? Ai! Cadê a nave? Dá uma encostada aqui no sofá que eu tô cansado. Acabou. Aí, ó, jogar umas 30 bolinhas de paintball nele, mano. Olha a tinta que jogou no chão.
Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
Eu tô ligado, Tech.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there, and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it.
Isso faz um pouquinho de sentido.
Frankly, I'm
Esse Shepard é mais feio que o Garrus.
Bad things about Cerberus these past few years.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
É isso aí. Antes da gente ir pra próxima missão, é só falar com... o Joker e com o Garrus aí. Não sei se o Jacob, essa galera aí tem mais alguma coisa pra falar. Mas o Joker, ele sempre tem alguma coisa pra falar depois de cada missão.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything is going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Eu sempre fico imaginando, o que será que o Shepard tá olhando aí? Pô, jogar de novo, mano? Assim que terminar? Provavelmente não, mano. Mas vamos ver. Agora eu vou...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Obrigado, Kelly. Eu esqueci de olhar. Escanear planetas, tá bom. John Winston. Ah, tá, é o brother que... que a gente impediu ele de virar mercenário. Bom, tá show. Eu não sei onde é que fica o Garrus. Ah, tá falando aqui embaixo. Bom que ele sempre avisa, pra gente não precisar andar à toa. Tá olhando pra perna dele. Não, aqui é a Doutora Chocolates. Não é aqui. Suporte de vida. Banheiro. Será que eu errei? Ah, não, acho que aqui não... Não, aqui é o quarto da Miranda. Ah, é aqui. Eu esqueço que tem agora essa salinha aqui. Na Normandia antiga não tinha. Olha ele aqui.
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Tá bom, então.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission, that's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Ele virou tipo Robin Hood da vida, assim.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Tá show, Garrus. Pera aí.
Shepard, need me for something?
Ele ainda não fala nada que dá pra fazer o upgrade da
Talk to you
nova.
later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
Ok. Só ver se a gente tem mais algum diálogo com o resto da galera e a gente E a gente vai atrás do Mordin agora.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Não, não era isso que eu
have a minute,
queria.
Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation
Ó,
report.
tem mais diálogo.
I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Who exactly is your father?
Não!
A businessman. It's ironic. That's how I first heard about Cerberus.
Trocar a ordem do negócio aqui.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
O maluco é tão egocêntrico que conseguiu fazer até uma paternogênese. Quer dizer, paternogênese é quando não tem pai, né? Agora quando não tem mãe eu já não sei o que que é.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
É só isso mesmo.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Deixa eu ver se tem alguma quest secundária que eu... Tá, missões N7... Tá, eu tenho que entregar lá pro coisa. Eu ainda não... Acho que é só em Cetatel. Show. Mais alguém que eu tinha que falar aqui? Não. Só vou falar com os engenheiros lá e a gente sobe pra falar com o Jacob. E aí, mais missão. Pra cá.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed.
Papo
Now we only
desses
have to
brother,
calibrate
mano.
every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
Obviamente a gente vai usar o nosso querido charme desse comandante não tão bonito.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Aí, ganhei quinhentão ainda com eles.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
É engraçado a versão Renegade dessa fala aí, mano. Eles realmente ficam com medo depois que você termina de jogar, mano. Vamos lá, Kelly, o que você tem pra falar sobre o
How
Garrus?
is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's been through a lot, and not just physically.
There's something about him. Just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
A scientist is required to use the
Não, ao
technical
contrário.
laboratory.
É nessa outra porta. Obrigado, Kelly.
Commander, can I help you with something?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus puts you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Isso aí, meu irmão. Assim como o Tech disse, né? Continue trabalhando duro, rápido e forte. Bem que trabalhar duro é um problema. Agora vamos rapar fora daqui, mano. A gente tem um salário antagarela ainda pra resgatar. Ih, tem level aqui. É, mano. Jacob ainda não cantou pra gente, mano. Tem que cantar, mano. Ainda tem que evoluir essa incendiária aqui. Próximo level eu evoluo ela. Show. Ué. Nossa, eu tenho que ir no Galaxy Map, mano. Pera aí, tem um bagulho pra ganhar XP aqui. Aí. Ah, uma possibilidade, Tech. O Joker gosta de gastar combustível à toa. Se ele sabe que a gente ia voltar pra cá, mano. Por que ele saiu da órbita de Omega, né? Deixa eu ver como é que são as roupas alternativas no Garrus. Ou essa daqui é sinistra, cara. Aí tem bastante ponto. Eles não uparam ainda. Ok. Esqueci de mudar o armamento, mas se pá, não tem problema não.
Works for me.
A gente tem um bagulho aqui pra retornar pra área, se eu não me engano, peraí. Ah, eu tenho que clicar aqui no journal. Antes eu apertando só J já dava pra ver direto. Isso. Engraçado que a gente vai entregar um datapad com informações do Garrus. E o Garrus tá na nossa frente. O Garrus vai estar na frente dela.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Bloodpack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Aria don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Fala com ela.
What do you need?
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
É, só isso mesmo.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Pô, do Mordin é mais difícil ainda que a do Garrus, mano. Patriarch, na parte de baixo da Afterlife, ok. Vamos ver, agora que a gente cai duro no chão. Ele tem que estar preparado, né, Pedro? Vai dar aquela marinada primeiro, depois ele vai fazer a missão, né? É, eu acho que esse pá não é nessa mesmo não. Agora tá tudo girando. Ah, esse daqui é o bagulho da Dr. Chocolate. Ok. Ah, não. Não é aqui. Tinha uma escada ali, mas eu não consigo acessar a escada. Pera aí. É essa escada aqui, mas por onde eu passo para poder chegar nessa escada? Deixa eu dar uma olhadinha aqui fora. Não, aqui não tem nada não. Ah, tem como dar a volta. Talvez só dando a volta que a gente consiga chegar lá. Aqui o bagulhinho dele. Agora a gente tem mais com o que gastar.
This should come in handy.
É, mano, ficamos pobre. Agora não dá mais pra comprar, não. Tem que fazer mais missão.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying, the strong still exploiting.
É aqui mesmo.
Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
Cadê o brother? Será que é aqui? Olha ele aqui.
He said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first, then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the patriarch. Arya's patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see, not for me. It don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Why do they call you patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Enfim, agora vão embora.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Tá, mas onde tá esses malucos? eu ver. Ah, eu não vou perder muito tempo nisso não. Ah, ele aqui.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
You're Patriarch's Krat? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Eu não precisei nem me mexer, olha só.
Kill them all. Everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
É, agora a gente tem que voltar lá pra falar com o brother, né? Essa música alta aí, mano. Não é pra cá, não. Pera aí, pra onde que eu tenho que ir, mano? Acho que é pra cá. Não, não é pra cá. É pra cá. Mas Pedro, e quem mais seria o Shepard se não um John Wick espacial, né, mano? Mas o engraçado é que de todas as vezes que a gente vem pra Omega, esse cara sempre vai tentar, sempre vai estar aí tentando entrar, né, mano? Vai passar a eternidade dele, né, nessa fila aí, mano.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the blood pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Claro.
We can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up.
Chamando a menina. Deixa eu ver quanto de crédito que eu tenho agora. 19 mil só. Preciso de mais... Preciso de mais um pouquinho se eu quiser comprar o resto daquelas outras paradas. come on, let me in. Ok. Já que eu não consigo comprar o bagulho lá dos upgrades, vamos ver se esse cara aqui ele tem um bagulho bom pra mim.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
É, não é todo dia que você vê um Elcorus fumando um charuto, né? Olha o visor. Ah, aumenta o dano. Vou pegar essa gift chip aqui. Rapaz. Agora eu não sei o que eu pego. Vou pegar essa arma aqui. É, se pá é isso mesmo. Tem mais loja aqui? Deixa eu ver. Não, é mais embaixo. Isso aqui eu já olhei. É, aqui não tem mais nada.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
Isso aqui, se eu não me engano, é... A gente só vai conseguir acessar na missão da Samara. É pra cá que a gente tem que ir. Na zona de quarentena. Quer dizer, eu acho que é por aqui, né? Deixa eu ver. É, acho que é por aqui mesmo. Não tem muito por onde ir, não. Não, aqui eu vou subir outra vez. Pera aí. Aqui me aparece um mapa, mas será se eu marcar... Não tem como eu marcar uma missão aqui. É, não tem como eu marcar uma missão aqui. É o contrário, é o contrário, é o contrário. Ah, é pra cá. Ah, o Garrus vai ficar de boa, Pedro. Não tem problema não.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady.
É só ele usar a máscara.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
Tava dando notícia naquele radinho lá do Shepard. Eu acabei não prestando atenção.
There's a Solarian named Mordin Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Mordin's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Any idea where I can find Mordin's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians,
com a quarentena.
Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I didn't think diseases would cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Se a vai falar que é só uma gripezinha, com certeza, maluco do jeito que ele é.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Então é com você mesmo que eu vou, Garrus. Mas relaxa, o Mordin vai cuidar de você, mano. Deixa eu ver se eu ganho. Ah, agora eu tenho umas... Agora eu tenho umas armas melhores aqui. Ah, mas nem... Elas não são metralhadoras, elas são semi-automáticas. Essa daqui é fuzil. Essa daqui é semi-automático. Não, deixa isso quieto. Pô, esse daqui deve ser sinistro. Vou levitar todo mundo aqui então. Deixa eu voltar aqui agora. O Garrus que gosta de armas que de fuzil, né? Então deixa esse de fuzil. Pô, vou dar uma olhadinha nesse GF Plasma então, né? Já que ele é bom, eu não tô lembrado dele não. A gente tem que catar o máximo de elemento zero que a gente achar aqui. Deixa eu ver uma coisa que eu tinha esquecido de olhar. Não. É, realmente não tem opção de capacete aqui, mano. Se a gente quiser ver o rosto da galera mesmo, a gente vai ter que andar sem capacete. Deixa eu ver, tem alguma coisa aqui pra mim, enfim. Pelo visto, não. Todo mundo tossindo. Tá, nada demais aqui. Engraçado que tem um monte de Turian defendendo a base aqui. Gozo disse, pelo amor de Deus.
They've seen us.
Ih!
Firing a high impact shot. Over the years, I've grown used to the smell of burning bodies. That's probably a bad.
Eu não tô marcando o FPS não, mas esse pai deve estar cravado em 60. Devia ter deixado o overlay da NVIDIA aberto aqui pra eu dar uma olhadinha. Deixa eu ganhar um din-din aqui, ó. Ah, droga. Não era pra cá que eu tinha que cair. Perdi minha chance de ter um din-din. Ah!
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Live tá dando uma lagadinha? Será que é problema? Esse pai, acho que é problema de conexão. Deixa eu dar uma olhadinha aqui. É meu... Acho que a minha internet deve estar dando uma caída, mano. Que aqui tá de boa. Deve ter resolver rápido. Mas não é problema do computador aqui não, isso é problema de rede.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Mordin and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit. It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Mordin worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
Você nunca conheceu doutor como Mordin, né, mano? É um omnitubo Bluetooth, mano. É a mágica do espaço, né, gente? Pô, espero que isso não esteja dando muito problema pra vocês aí, não, mano. Porque, pô, a internet cair aqui, eu não posso fazer muita coisa.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague?
Besides, sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
Ah, queria botar aquele outro diálogo, mas tá de boa.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Tá, acho que não tem mais nada aqui. Shepard mais uma vez olhando pro chão.
Is it hot in here or is it just Oh, that's not good.
Ih! Pegou. É pra cá que eu tenho que ir, então eu vou hackear essa porta aqui. Ah, se passou, então tá tranquilo. Então já deve ter... Então já deve ter melhorado. Isso mesmo, Shepard. Foi aqui, né? O maluco tá morto mesmo, então por que não pegar todo o dinheiro que ele tem no cofrinho ali, né, mano? Mas já ele melhora, Pedro. Não tem... Eita! Opa! Nossa, eles estão derretendo esse poder. Eu esqueci que eu não... que o cover não é mais automático. Meu Deus do céu, você se contorceu todo. Pera aí. Pera aí, deixa eu testar essa aqui pra ver se ela é realmente boa. Nossa! Covid-78. Onde que eu moro? Sou do interior do Rio de Janeiro. Mas eu andei passando uns tempos morando em Minas Gerais, né? Voltei pra casa dos meus pais depois que deu tudo... Depois que começou essa pandemia aí. Tem mais alguma coisa aqui?
This should come in handy.
Isso aí, Shepard. Não, é pra cá que a gente tem que ir. Então é... Ah, isso aí eu já não posso... Isso aí eu já não posso te dizer com certeza, mano. Não moro lá, não. São Paulo fui uma vez só, né? Foi na época que teve BGS, foi em 2016. Sim, acho que foi na BGS 2016, foi quando o Kojima foi pra lá. Não sei se foi em 2016 ou em 2017, que foi o ano que o Kojima foi pro BGS.
Oh, thank God you're human.
Mas foi nesse ano que eu fui. Eu dei azar, mano. Eu nem consegui ver o Kojima.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Mas deu pra ver bastante coisa lá.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
Ah, você mora em São Paulo? É, então você tem propriedade pra falar mesmo.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorta started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Mordin's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Mordin's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Mordin's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Ah, sim. Pô, não conheço nenhum lugar de São Paulo, assim, não. Só BG... Só fui lá, tipo, fui direto pra Export Center mesmo. Ah, foi no de 2017 que ele apareceu? É, foi essa então. É que faz tempo, foi a única BGS que eu fui. Faz tempo, eu acabei confundindo um pouquinho os anos. São Paulo, pelo que eu conheço, o custo de vida aí é bem carinho mesmo.
I think we got them all.
Tá bom, Garrus. Pera aí. Pra cá mesmo. Tem uma escadinha aqui, mas pera aí, pra onde?
Enemies on our left.
Pera aí, gente, vamos ter o high ground aqui, mano.
Right between the eyes. Hell of a shot.
O Barry não morre, mano.
Firing concussive shot.
Pera aí, eu vou pegar minha sniper.
Firing eye and back shot.
Hostile down.
Vocês deviam estar com snipers também, hein?
Change weapon.
Aqui vocês conseguem fazer mais coisas. Delícia.
This'll put him down.
boas aí. Caralho, mano, esse bicho não morre não, mano. Que isso, Garrus? Tá maluco, mano? Sai daí, você tá de sniper.
Concussive shot ready.
Ah, não, agora a gente troca pra 12. Deixa o escudo recuperar.
Looks like we're in Vorcha territory now. The Blue Suns have lost a lot of ground. I wonder how much longer they can hold out.
Pô, tô gostando bastante de Loki também, mano. Pô, muito divertidinha a série, mano. Ela tem uma pegada de mistério bem parecida com a com WandaVision, mano. E tipo, eu gostei muito de WandaVision, então... Talvez ela seja também uma da... Ela entre pelo menos no... Pelo menos agora ela tá em segundo lugar das séries da Marvel que eu já assisti, mano. Meu top alguma coisa. Rankzinhos de séries, das melhores séries da Marvel.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Acho que tá sussa, meu irmão.
Mordin's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Mordin.
Não, acho que não tem mais nada aqui não. Ah, Pedro, você tem uma tendência de fazer as mesmas coisas que eu faço com as séries também. Tipo, quando eu não tô assistindo a série com ninguém, eu geralmente espero elas acabarem mesmo. Eu fico ansioso. Fico ansioso e dá vontade de ver mais.
Mordin saved my life. I owe him everything.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Vai pra cá que tem coisa. Não tem como fazer mais nada aqui não. Você achou o final ruim?
Professor, we're running low on epoxy.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in vegetarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not have a to understand inconsistent results? Devastating barriers. No. Devastating toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
We can use this.
Aumentou minha capacidade de medir gel. Aí eu fui lá e peguei tudo antes de pegar isso daí. Mas se eu não me engano ele aplica o upgrade depois que a gente volta. É, mano, é complicado mesmo. Tá, pra cá é volta. Pra cá que a gente tem que ir. Deixa eu pegar tudo o Mordin primeiro, depois a gente fala com ele, que é isso que o Shepard faz, né?
Professor Mordin Solus?
Turian physiology. Resilient with simple immunobooster. Should be fine now. Now to greetings. Human. Curious. Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns. Not enough data, equipment. Soldiers. Not scientists. Yes. Hired guns. Maybe.
Relax, Mordin. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Uma organização secreta. Talvez essa seja a escolha de Steins Gate.
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
O maluco ele só falando sozinho, ele descobriu que a gente é da Cerberus, mano.
You're very well informed. How did a Solarian scientist hear about Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Turian involvement surprising. Racial tension with humans.
Não, né? Quem fala Tuturu é a Thalia, mano.
This mission reaches far beyond mere human interests, Professor. We all have to work together to take down the Collectors.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Tá, show demais, Mordin. A gente resolve.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That wasn't a good noise.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Eu acho engraçado porque falar Special Tasks Group é difícil de falar até pro Mordin, mano. Ele dá uma lenteada, né? Dá uma rateada na hora de falar isso.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
MC Scarnefex, essa pistolinha é muito boa, mano. Tem que encontrar esse Daniel aí, mano. Deixa eu pegar ela aqui. Um tiro concentrado dela já resolve o problema. A gente tem que ir pra cá. Deixa eu dar uma olhada na Carnifex aqui.
Gun low.
Never saw me coming. Then stay
Não, aqui vocês trocam de coisa, né? O que você tá fazendo, Zaeed? Vem pegar cover aqui, mano. Você tá levando tiro à toa. Eu tenho que liberar munição incendiária rápido. Preciso queimar armadura. Essa munição elétrica aqui que eu tenho, ela só quebra escudo. Ai, ai. Peraí, deixa eu dar. Meu Deus. Peraí. O Garrus caiu, mano. Pera aí, muita gente, muita gente. Ah, se eu fosse um vanguard aqui, eu ia fazer a festa com essa arma. Recupera escudo, recupera escudo. Meu Jesus. Vamos testar a nova pistola pra ver o quão forte ela é. É, realmente. Ah, ela é uma arma de segurar? Deixa eu ver. Pô, mas ela deve gastar o pente inteiro também, né? Não, ela gasta 2 tiros só. Pô, mas ela é uma arma forte mesmo, porque mesmo quando... Que mesmo quando você não concentra o tiro, ela tá dando... É um tiro só mata os brother, mano. Onde é que vocês estão atirando? Ih. Tem mais aqui? Não. Pera aí, acho que deve ter mais coisa lá embaixo. Vou aproveitar aqui, que eu acho que deve ter umas muniçãozinhas soltas aqui, não. Tem isso aqui pra gente hackear, vou ver se eu faço certo dessa vez. Não! Não tô achando. Será que eu tô cego? Ah, não. Achei. Achei. Aqui achei. Não. Tá difícil de achar, hein? É, não achei. Perdi a chance de ganhar um dinheirinho. Vamos ver se agora eu consigo fazer alguma coisa aqui. Aqui. Foi foda, eu já tomei biroio já. Acho que essa arma de DLC mesmo, quando eu joguei Mass Effect pela primeira vez, eu acho que eu não lembro dela não. Aliás, dificilmente eu lembro de arma pesada que dava pra comprar, mano. Acho que a arma pesada que dá pra comprar é só arma... Só arma de DLC.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Enfim, vocês são muito enganados. Vocês estão muito enganados sobre os seres humanos.
Did Mordin send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
Vai lá, Daniel. Recuperamos um pouquinho de Medigel aqui. A gente precisa de mais. Acho que não tem mais nada aqui não. Vambora. Can't kill me.
Lock and load.
Opa.
There we go.
Acabou. Eita! Nossa, passou no cabelo do Shepard. Deu uma cortada no cabelo dele. Peraí, que é assim que a gente mata ele. Se esconde, gente. Peraí, tem mais? Onde é que ele tá? Peraí, esse... Tava quase cogitando fazer um no scope aqui, mas... Não, o quick scope não é fácil de fazer aqui não. Acabou? Ou tem mais? Tem mais. Acho que foi todo mundo. Não, não foi não. Cadê ela? Cadê eles? Para de se mexer. Morreu. Aí é foda. Aí tá aqui. Pô, os caras não param de vir não, hein? A gente tem que descer, não é possível.
This'll put him down.
Deixa eu ver, eu vou descer aqui. Se passem, acaba os inimigos. Pra onde? Ó, está aberto. Pera aí, isso aqui deve ser tiro em área, né? Não, não é em área não. Pega aí. Pega em um, acabou.
I think we're close. We need to inject the cure, then get the fans working again.
Pera aí então, deixa eu pegar o resto das coisas aqui. Tinha um bagulho aqui que dava pra pegar. Ah, ali, ó. Show. Mano, esse negócio de ficar segurando o shift, ele corre direto pro cover, mano. Isso aí atrapalha às vezes.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What did the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah.
Incoming. That was...
Oh, não morre não, mano. Será que eles vão ficar na frente?
Shepard, I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Eu me pergunto isso toda vez também, Tech. Deixa eu ver só isso aqui. Vamos dar uma olhadinha aqui no resto em volta aqui pra ver se tem alguma coisa aqui pra eu fazer. Nada demais. Se pá, a gente vai ter que segurar alguns inimigos. Eu não lembro bem dessa missão. A gente vai ter que segurar alguns inimigos aqui enquanto o negócio está sendo inserido. Deixa eu pegar algumas muniçõezinhas aqui, ok.
There's the cure. Now let's get those fans turned on. Firing a high impact shot.
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Pera aí. Quase, Garrus. Se não teria marcado vermelhinho. Ok, nada por aqui. Deixa ele explodir. Ah, não explodiu. Vamos lá.
First fan is on. Let's hit the second and then we can get the hell off of Omega.
Beleza então, Garrus.
Concussive shield ready.
Ai! Acertaram ele. Não, essa distância aí também é forçar demais. Cadê ele? Ah, droga, não acertei. Que isso? O porte é transparente, não é possível. Não, aqui eu não consigo levantar. Pera aí. Ai! Não, ela ainda não apareceu, não. A minha preferida é a bomba nuclear. Ela... Você tanca 3 tiros? Que isso? Morreu. Falando nisso, eu nem testei esse projetor arc aqui. O que será que ele faz, hein? Se tiver algum boss nessa coisa aqui, spara.
There we go. Everyone in the district will be inhaling the cure shortly.
É, não tem boss nenhum, não. Acabou. As próximas missões capaz de ter. Você é da frente do Mordin, Garrus.
Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
É, mano, o maluco empurrando o Mordin ali, mano. Que isso, mano? Só porque ele é um salário, mano. Calma lá, mano.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorja are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
Chegou mais 5 Renegade. Eu acho que aqui a gente tem que... Só tem como terminar agora, não tem como eu ir pra Omega. Vamos prestar respeito pela missão agora e terminar. Ah tá, é Live. Quem que eu vou recrutar agora? Pra essa live eu não vou recrutar mais ninguém não. Mas o próximo, se pá, vai ser o Grant. Até a gente passa por último. Nossa, bastante coisa.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No, spreads too slow. Airborne
You
virus.
don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Show demais. Bastante pesquisa. Tem que ver se eu tenho material pra isso depois. Na verdade, eu vou ver fazer isso agora. Só dar uma olhadinha primeiro. Que a gente deve ter... A gente tem missão... Não temos nenhuma missão em Omega. Terminamos com Omega por enquanto. Depois que a gente vai olhar isso aí, Master Chief. Ah, tá. Ah, ganhamos mais 2 aí. Finalmente a gente liberou munição incendiária, mano. Tava precisando. Mas que seja só um nívelzinho, não tem problema não. Vou conversar um pouquinho com a galera aqui agora. Se é que tem mais alguma coisa pra falar. Aqui.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Caralho, mano, olha só isso daqui, mano. Eu não lembro se isso era de DLC ou se isso é... coisa. Quanto que custa? 15 mil. Pesquisa. Ah, jogo base? Tranquilo demais. Então, assim que a missão dela aparecer, eu vou começar ela. Tipo, dependendo de quanto tempo você demorar, você não consegue ter romance com ela não, porque tipo, pra você ter um romance com ela, você tem que liberar no mínimo uns 3 diálogos aí pra poder, tipo, você tem que fazer a missão de lealdade dela e liberar uns 3 diálogos aí pra você poder confirmar o romance com ela antes de ir pro Omega 4 Relay. Dependendo de quanto, tipo, se for fazer, sei lá, tipo, a missão dela, recrutar ela no... Depois que você recuperar o Legion, por exemplo, já não vai dar pra fazer tudo.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
Relax, Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes you tick.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I like what I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
You seem okay with taking a risk on me. Why?
Soldiers like us know how important trust is to the crew. I'm not used to seeing it on a Cerberus ship. Definitely not from people they put in command. But you focus on more than the job. A threat this big, you can't just throw people at it blind. They need inspiration.
There's a lot riding on this, but we can't give up everything.
Not always a choice we get to make. Good to try, though. I gave it my best back in the Alliance. Got labeled a troublemaker. They were always on the lookout for disruptive types. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not. Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime.
Deixa eu ver se ele tem mais coisa pra falar.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Tem norma de upgrades, ele vai me pedir mais?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
Ah, tá de boa então.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Shepard continuando olhando pra baixo.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Não tá show, Kelly. Tem que falar com o Joker também, senão perco o diálogo com ele.
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Falam que até se você trocar de cenário, você perde diálogo com ele, então...
Commander.
Perdi diálogo com ele.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
Não tem mais nada pra falar.
Logging you out, Shepard.
O que você tá vendo aí, Shepard? O que tá pegando aqui? Ah, é uma... É uma esposa falando do Garrus. O marido dela fazia parte da equipe. Um upgrade para poder recuperar minhas cicatrizes, mas isso a gente faz depois. Deixa eu ver se... Não, ele também não tem nenhuma roupinha nova, não.
Mordin's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
É, não tem nada aqui não. That'll be all.
I better go.
Okay, maybe we'll talk later.
Agora é a hora de falar com o Mordin, mano. Finalmente. Ah, agora a gente liberou o upgrade. Tá, isso aqui a gente não precisa ainda não. Muito caro ainda. Posso aumentar o dano dessa arma ainda, mas eu vou ver isso depois. Acho que os mais baratos aqui pra gente fazer... Collector Assault Rifle. Ah, uma arma de gelo, cara. Pô, uma bazucona ia ser maneiro. Mas eu vou dar prioridade pros upgrades da norma de primeiro. Vou perguntar isso pra ele agora.
Shepard, how can I help?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Ah, é, porque tipo, a gente meio que entrou no modo de conversa pessoal aí, enquanto eu mando aquele let's chat lá. Aí por isso que ela fala daquele jeito.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Mordin gets... Depois, Mordin. Depois. Vou pegar os upgrades primeiro. Show.
Let me know if upgrades seem feasible. Can install them whenever you like.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Ele não consegue falar Special Task Groups rápido.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Okay.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage,
Kirahi de
water,
novo.
tissue samples from
Hold
Krogan
the
colonies.
line.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team. Deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for a high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Acabou.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
So much data. Podia ter como descer aqui, né, mano? Que porão do mal é esse daqui que não dá pra ver nada. Exatamente, a frase mais icônica do Kirahi, mano. Hold the line. Acho que aqui não tem mais nada. Aqui tem Jacob. Ah, os upgrades importantes são do Garrus, Talha e Miranda. Ok, então já vou pegar o do Garrus aqui. Talha ainda não tem como. Mas em breve terá. Falar com a Miranda aqui primeiro.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Aqui, agora apareceu. A Mad Bay upgrade. Ah, não, isso aqui é pra eu poder... Pô, essa daqui não é... Essa daqui é de probes. Pra aumentar o número de probes que eu consigo carregar. Tá bom.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Acho que o próximo diálogo dela a gente já libera...
Of course, Commander.
Já libera a missão de lealdade dela.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
How may I help you, Commander?
Esse aqui a gente já conversou com ela.
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
Ela ficou felizona.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
E agora a gente tem um brinde para um monte de coisa. Ela fica um pouquinho mais jovem. Ela fica um pouquinho mais jovem, diferente quando do Mass Effect 1 pro Mass Effect 2. Deve ter só sido um reworkzinho gráfico nela mesmo. Vamos brindar aos amigos.
To the people we care for.
May we never take them for granted.
E o Shepard tá biroio já. O Choco, você já tá só no soninho agora. Fala com Garrus aqui então.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
O dele é o Tenix Cannon, eu lembro dessa. Essa arma é boa.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best I can do.
Okay.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Tá bom, Garrus, eu vou deixar assim. Você continuar com as suas calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Deixa eu ver, eu acho que eu já falei com todo mundo então.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Não aparece mais opção pra ela.
Of course, Commander.
Deixa eu ver, falta mais alguém pra falar? Falta o Zaeed, né? A gente não viu um diálogo dele até agora, embora a gente não converse com ele exatamente. Ele tá onde? Eu acho que ele tá aqui. Ele aqui. A gente consegue trocar as câmerazinhas aqui do...
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Tá bom.
So you knew Archangel from before. Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
Deixa eu ver se tem mais coisa pra falar.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard. I should let you go.
É.
Talk more later, Shepard.
A gente pode ficar brincando aqui de jogar o lixo pra fora. Nem sei se liberar conquista se a gente fizer isso.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Peraí, tem como ver ele voando pra cá? Ah não, agora eu vou ter que jogar mais lixo no espaço. Oh, dá pra ver mesmo. Beleza, o último lixo que eu joguei no espaço. Acho que de resto aqui, acho que não tem mais nada pra ver não. Pegar mais diálogo aqui do Gabe, do Donnelly e da Daniels.
It's almost doubled their power draw.
But they seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors and the balance is back in line.
É, aqui a gente só vai entrar, só vai descer depois que a gente encontrar a Jack. Então acho que nós estamos de boa. Mais ninguém aqui pra falar. Isso aí. Vou pro meu quartinho pra ver se tem que mexer mais alguma coisa aqui. Não. É, nada pra mexer aqui também. Tem que comprar uns peixinhos, cara. Isso pra mexer na armadura. Ganhou umas armaduras novas. Olha só a Blood Dragon aí. Pena que ela tem capacete. Aumenta o dano de arma em 5. Que é isso aqui? Reduz o delay antes dos escudos aumentarem. Ah, deixa o Shepard com cabeção de... holograma. Deixa eu ver, não tem chest ainda. Porque eu não comprei. Deixa eu ver, essa daqui faz o que mesmo? Aumenta a minha velocidade de coisa. É. Vocês querem tanto que eu pinte de rosa essa armadura? Vamos pintá-la de rosa então. Deixar ela rosa brilhante ainda. Aqui, olha só que maravilha. Pera aí, tem roxo? Se tiver roxo... Ah, tem roxo. Ah, muito bom. Não, agora a gente tem que botar as listrinhas Tem que botar coisa de exército, né? E tem que botar as coisas de exército roxinho também, mano. Prontinho, mano. Shepard tá pronto pra batalha, mano. Pera aí, uma pena que não tem como comprar nenhum traje casual pra ele. Vamos continuar com o nosso moletomzinho. Ah, a gente tem um problemático aqui, pera aí. 2 segundos. Prontinho. Agora a gente pode continuar. Pera aí que meu chat foi embora. Pronto, agora eu tô aqui. Ok. Você tá pensando o que, meu irmão? O comandante mais foda desse universo, mano. Com a armadura mais foda do universo, mano.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hall. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
É, mano, demos tchau aí pro bot, mano. Mas aqui, a gente já fez bastante coisa hoje. Eu cheguei até onde eu queria. E que era só fazer tudo em Omega hoje. E semana que vem nós joga mais. Aí a gente recruta o resto da galera. E depois disso ainda a gente vai lá pra Horizon. Faz as missões de lealdade que tiverem disponíveis no momento, né? Vai pra Horizon. Mas é isso aí, já salvei aqui, vou indo saindo do jogo aqui. Trocar a telinha aqui pra vocês. Mas é isso, meu povo. Muito obrigado aí por todo mundo que apareceu na live. Semana que vem tem mais Mass Effect 2 aí pra gente. E assim, eu não vou prometer nada ainda, mas eu vou adiantar as nossas coisas pro nosso filmezaço, né? Não esqueci não, só tá me faltando arrumar tempo pra gente fazer uma parada bacana aí. Mas é isso, meu povo. Boa noite pra vocês e I should go.